Mamunyina adu essential bio e wo Kwasi Aboagye live. Me da se sabre wenya adagye na wato data na wo hwe me. Adisredi am de betu enim anse na be hye dwumadie na ase ne se share na obi bia wo hu se ya hye Kwasi Aboagye live ase no ntimi hu se dwumadie no yaka egum na ono so ntimi hwe bi manye pesemankum nya me hye wa. So you say I ask of you that particular one every day. Yaba Kwasi Aboagye live. So just share the video, let someone know that yes, we're on from now to about till we're tired. Then we just pack and go. So and then you want come on Edimao. I've just come to the house of the word of Abanyami Fie. Mabanyami Fie ene Kwasi. Today is Sunday. I'm sure you didn't go to church. If you went to church, God bless you. If you didn't go, I'm sure you make it a point. Probably next week you attend. Church. Yatnasi, me da say Kwasi Aboagye life. Your friend Kwasi Aboagye. Me anam di dwumadi ho chiame. And then me was stories ma. Me sanso one-on-one impu. Me ne nyame nipa kese pa na edi ehia. I'm sure when we come back and I introduce the person, you will love to watch and listen to him as well. But sabre dia me twa me ho kakra ba. Me ba, so me di video we me di share we. Me ba. I have some stories that are trending on the various entertainment web pages. I'm in Mobeche. Ene enyumre. Kwasi Aboagye live me. Share the video whilst I turn myself around and come.
And all that. Also, hey, yeah, Papa.
International ministry. And ne enyumre me wana so de fie ne ba bedi nkomo. But before answer me introduce you prophet Kofi Oduro amenen be share nkomo na ase no. I told you there are some stories that are making waves, some making headlines on the various internet websites. So many more ba be our stories no. Na many prophet Kofi Oduro share nkomo na ase. So the very first story we're looking at today says Davido performs at Idris Elba's wedding. Davido, you know Davido. Nyumtuni Davido say senior Hollywood actor Idris Elba. Ni wedding fiade no ye wedding. Now one of the secrets appears and say Nigeria nyumtuni Davido ko perform was. Na ne yere kura nim say it was a surprise Idris Elba decided to give the wife. So that's one of the feats that this boy is just choking for himself. Davido. I'm sure would have loved to see Sarkodie also perform such maybe a great wedding. Idris Elba is such a huge, movie star. Fiade Trim, what day Morocco, Marrakesh, you saw on a wedding. Davido performance was here. So one of the stories making waves on the various entertainment web pages. No. Another one we're looking at here. This story, I'm sure some of us are getting fatigued with it, but we have to. It's news, so we have to give it to you. Nam1 to return to court after Dubai company files an appeal. Nam1 to return to court after Dubai company files an appeal. At the time, I said Nam1. I mean, some of us are getting fatigued with it. Is we can't see. A clear way with this whole story. And now, better story, yes, he's saying, watch na yes, police for betting yes, Interpol, betting yes, Attorney General, the Bagana, betting yes, Jano, betting. And now this is what we're having. That Nam1 to return to court after Dubai company now in Royal Horizon for no. You see, Omako file appeal. Nti na bia eye odese o samba beba sisia na nkansika. I'm not the one making the story up. This is what is on the internet. I'm sure if you Google it, you can just read some more for yourself. But as 70 and say Horizon, Royal Horizon for say share. Yam trim mousa Nam1. Said yen court say e jaw na say yen kukuru say be ye $39 million yen fama na fa bragana na fa betuetu ahoka da bi yen ti asesa anti Royal Horizon for normal file appeal or court. To your court to view. As when he goes to court, is another matter. And one also trending all over the internet and on the social media. Obinim sacks all his pastors after one blows betrayal. I mean, yeah, same. So for being, I say, and so for new year, Germany, okay, Cambo, my bam say 28 as I he. So as what Pamo, Bia, CC, I send a Yamasi corner, a yaya ding. Say, one a form, say, Mamma, my boy, and I mean, Yamia Juma, Obehuna, Oma saying Yinama, to send you Judas ye, Jesus Christ, the Mayano, or CC, dear, I saw for now no Muyinima. Into a pamo bia obi ankofi ohia wo besan frɛ obiom nti obi nim sacks all his pastors. That's another one there. Now we're moving on to this one that says Ghanaian celebs are stingy. They don't pay photographers their due. Ghanaian celebrities, they are stingy. They don't pay photographers their due. Rob, let's see papa or a photographer and what can I say ucha photo or say obagana pa celebrities no womun say chia din papa mutim den ne ani akran so omo ye adwuma ma no a on say ntuom ka o pesisi ya Ghana han so omo mutim e din pa omo say chia din pa we Ghana celebrities are. And as to the celebrities, the question is, so which celebrities is he referring to? Because I know footballers can be celebrities, even radio presenters can be celebrities, movie stars, musicians. Some pastors are even celebrities. So which of the celebrities are stingy like that? And if you look at the story online, they put the photographer who is saying that celebrities are stingy, you know. Some say cheer, you know, and they put Stoneboy's picture. Stoneboy is standing by his side. I'm not saying Stoneboy is stingy. I'm just telling you that what I saw on the internet. I'm saying that if you read the story online, you see that the photographer is standing and Stoneboy is standing by him. It could be that Stoneboy is a few of the celebrities who is not stingy. Nti men nyima nu nkosi bone nkokase kosi Aboagye say Stoneboy is stingy, ni stay here den, ni trimo den. Oye adwuma ma na wontu aka. I have not said that. I know some of you. You go and tell Stoneboy that I said that. In fact, I don't care what you tell him though, but I'm saying that I have not said. If you want to say anything to him, please report what I said. Don't go and misquote me. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that photograph now, they attach a story. No Stoneboy or no Stoneboy in the general. It could be that once he's smiling and taking picture with Stoneboy, it could be that Stoneboy is not one of the, stingy ones. King Promise, he's a musician. King Promise in near tears appeals for votes to win all VGMA categories. King Promise, sisi ade so about in say guniti, ebu chejaju su ma ni nyina ne say Vodafone Ghana Music Awards eba so no wo ye campaign o so sere amanfo montuma no na categories wo mu ni nyina. I wish I could just tell you the categories in which King Promise is in, but I don't know it offhand, and the story also did not say it. So maybe later on I can tell you, but I'm sure you can just look for the categories in which King Promise was nominated. Unya nomination wom na watwa ma no. Or say man to man in Kwasi Ghana for sure papa. I mean he's such a nice singer. He sings beautifully. All the songs that he's featured on, the ones that he's done it himself, they are very, 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 very exciting songs. I'm sure. I'll be proud. I like him. I like his style of singing. I think he's one of the few young chaps that are coming out. He's very clean in terms of his lyrics, his style of singing, and all that. So far, I've not heard any bad news too about him. No negative reportage about him. I think he's been leading a very clean life so far. So, and it's not just because he's leading it. I mean, we are not church, even though today I'm in a church house, but we are not, let's say, markers of morality. And yeah, number be catch and say we be call heaven, but I'm just saying that in terms of his music, he's very good. He knows his act, and he performs well, he sings well. I'm sure those of you who've heard his music, have enjoyed his music, will attest to it. Say yes, King Promise is a fine, young musician at Wabasu. Montumano na ni awards no ontimi ewi ni nyina. Well, I understand he's in the Hip Life Song of the Year. I'm sure maybe it goes beyond that. One of the categories are he's in. Okay, so moving on. Kwasi threatening to slap Tiny. Yes, Kwasi so share here Tiny baby obebubo na sum by heart. Dia nti o say Tiny akoka so no Kwasi no wonye rapper papa or ye whack rapper just wonim rap music enya ade a wotimi rap yi enti eno no nti no Kwasi say hey wo ye kan obi a wonim rapper wo na ye judge of rappers untimi nche obi oye rap papa ena obi onye rap papa enti saa sema ye say Tiny kan fa ye Kwasi so bebi obehia ne bia onwane na Kwasi we fi say if you assault someone is an offense against the law and that odun so kan obi a that will be an assault and the law will deal with you the law will deal with you Kwasi just in case you don't know I'm telling you say odun sa kan obi a obru obi a it's an assault and it's an offense I'm running new bedi ndimpacho let me just warn you or caution you before you go to that extent of touching someone for the person to go and report you to the police for it to become a police case. If you want to do that, then fine. I think that if you think wakan bibia found and da, the other ways you can resort to than to assault say ushia na bebo na sum ebia we no yinum dwa keke na udwa wenum na ba be news ni aka ho asem say ni ameka ho asem ba pa say odi osue be ye say ushia Tiny obebo na ubona ameka che osem rani ni ubedi. So that's for you Kwasi. Medical promises to reward anyone who finds his missing chain with $10,000. You see a brand here medical nyuntuni okosunyane chain bi odi atu ne kom. You see chain no was say about $500,000. Inti chain na ira wa be hu chain na de bebre no obeche osika $10,000. Now ka say Jimmy say me sabre me hwe wa na wo usi chain ne boy $500,000 na say me hu chain na me de ba also be mam $10,000 am the chain be bro medical na tell bi am kan say mo ya say me ya na me nti o ma say enne mabunu no mo ba no be sisu ne ayi no yes you say wa be hu chain bi anti okay fa keto abeje kase e bia o de ana kase abeje keto wo se uhu chain na yes twie no ko sunwane na chain no yirae nti hu chain na say o di chain ba o say o be ma $10,000 ene yes chain no ebo a that chain no so na say $500,000 na mejimi kura nke no ne sa se minim se me ton chain na menya $500,000 na me o se me fa chain na o be ma $10,000 a wo medical officer me chain be bro me hu kura na me de bro nya ye frame Kofi Aboagye se mejimi ntimi masika no e bia ka chem se okay me de ba be ma be $1 million ene me de be bro ba se sika na me de a chain na se $500,000 no na be ma $10,000 me mfa men me mfa mo chira ba me sremu a mo su obi ade se we no o ye ne sai kro no obi ade enye wo dia unim ade ehyem chain unim ade ehyem o me kan $500,000 ni tuma ya o de se bia wo fa chain no na o de akọ fa kwai unim ne edi ekire me nka so di bibia hyem ba me ka so obi chain e bia unim ade kura ehyem enti udi ohu a o se fa bro be ma $10,000 me sere wa be hu no sunyanfo e ana ohu okwan no so bebi a sunyankwan no so bebi a me sere papa $10,000 o de kwa o se o be kan cash je se then o de be ma medical no kan sa no wa me na ma se ntinsem ne bi edi akotene e wo de various online portals eno na ma chechire kakra ma boa no a na anyumre itimi de bre mu no koso ana share video no bia sabre wonim se Kofi Aboagye live koso no wetimi wono so etimi ate no ahwe bi misre wa eno we no eya de serede a me de ma o sabre many prophets Kofi Oduro Alabaster box. He has a lot of followers. A man for ni jino ho. A man for nin sema na nsem wo seni o kanen sem seni a wo si preachi nyame adwuma seni o si ye no. A man for dodo na minimo bi oben me pa me ka say am so send message. Man kan kire nsem ni prophet Kofi Oduro ba be di nkomo. Na sa na o hwe no si hey what is a mekana ne ji agenti me so say sabere we bie ni hwemu ebie na sumu ebie ni baby a etna honom say abrochie su no wo abrochie su dey say data na internet dey efu sa abetie no enye Ghana hanom say to data ni esu ni ade na e ka ho no But with the munyina as teach mu am Ghana hanum say data boy den network for eku mu kun na me ho do nti prophet Kofi Oduro ho do na mato data sabere na mo hwe Kwasi Aboagye like me da wan se papa me twa me ho tia me ba me nyame nipa edi na me no edi nkomo Kwasi Aboagye live ni share the video.
And the show, not side chicks. Why? Anyway, dear, why? And a married man mope. Where are you? I don't know my sir. Yay. What do you know when you side chicks and we are no mope? And a married women is way. Married women not dear to almost soon as said. Wawari ya wawadi ya nyinya. Oya. Nikunu be soni mwasu usomi mwabehu. Usomi mwabehu. Usomi mwabehu. Ugu awadi ya mesu uya dai. Mente wonka uya dai. Shame yabia me digina. Wa shame yabia me digina. Last strategy. Side chicks no so ma omo nche dross. One more ba one more fan to man kata wo. Tia! Messi tia! Muyane sanka mo esuja fwa. I'm telling every married woman, if you want to maintain your marriage, you are going to raise your game. You are losing yourself. And many people have found that there are gaps in your marriage. I'm telling you, they will feel it for you. Now your husband is gradually changing his will because of these chicks. I'm with him, sir. Oh, sexy lady, what's with me? The fact that you are married doesn't mean you don't have to be sexy. You don't have to be romantic. Am I talking to anybody in this place? Okay, let me put it this way. The fact that I'm anointed doesn't mean I'm blind. Mentewo amenola. Into sorry anopa. Instead of what the sadie with the anopano. You have this in the morning. Hey, will you hear? Pamo kuramu. How will you make pamo? Akwawe one master. One master. Senti makacho se nyabre na ya orire ho atwum. Nya enye da bia na ade Bible di baba be di machiku nyabre na ya orire ho atwum. Na sorry anopa na the way akoye tea kama aba be siwu kunu ho. What dress fine British break. How nem pay way? How nem pay way? Wouldn't to mercy mu nya 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 nya. Aba di egunti wu no. By now you should be married long ago. Am I really free? I'm telling you this very seriously. I'm of beauty. It fades. I'm telling you, it fades. Why?
That's why I share Kwasi Aboagye live and then well, I'm sure you've enjoyed the video that we've shown you. You're going to enjoy Prophet Kofi Oduro the more. As I said, anyway, you need to share Kwasi Aboagye live, so you need a dimpu. You ba be busane niema ni bia wo ye die nti no kan nsem saa ebi si wo kan nsem pem dodo enye saa na se wo kan no oba be cheche mu die nti e mo kan nsem pem saa wo ba be hu nipa wo ye ebia wo die de bia hunu wa hwe no YouTube or ebia wa hwe no social media, Facebook, Instagram, wherever on the internet. Actually we're meeting him via technology again, but obecheche adkuntie bia o ye niema ni bia o ye. Saying an American recently, I'm sure you've heard a gospel musician was questioning adkuntia nyame nipa be share G string wa so de dem. Die enti no share G string. Die enti na bia o de ntoma be bonu mu aso de dem ni ne ka ho. Me nkasa ma me kasa anwa. Ma me ma prophet Kofi Oduro of Alabaster International Ministry akwaba na yene no ni go. Prophet, that's it.
I salute you.
Okay, so Alabaster International Ministry. First of all, a dinu fifa, die intina fa Alabaster International Ministry, a din be what is behind the name itself?
The name itself is very simple. It's just a great opportunity to be on Kwasi Aboagye Live. I believe that this is one of the greatest platforms that people come for discourse and dialogue. Alabaster means precious stone.
Okay.
Teteno na inuham perfumes. Are contained in a particular container.
Okay.
And glass,
okay.
And clay, okay. And you give a friend of fiberish kind of content.
Right.
But all perfumists were using the same thing to carry their precious ointment. And we've been a Mary of Magdala, they call Jesus and boy.
Okay.
And so the word alabaster is in the book of Matthew, it's in the book of Luke, and it's in the book of John.
Right.
It too is alabaster now. We are only the container carrying God's glory.
Okay. Okay.
Basically, that's it.
Okay. So, Diana now person share inti and our fast dino. How did it come? Was it say was a group of people? How did the name itself come? Say Metia so the me din bi Alabaster na me fa de beto so.
Eventually, this church started as Believers Hour of Hope Ministry International.
Okay.
Right. We started in the Presbyterian Church.
And you say, oh, yeah, Presbyterian.
Me a Presbyterian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Me a Presbyterian.
When I'm through my share, you know, most of them today in honey in free.
Right.
Me man coachy school, man yes school, but by the grace of God, I write, I read, and I speak very well.
Right.
You know, that is where we got, you know, the ability to write and read it from.
Right.
You know, the Lord led us to these few scriptures concerning Alabaster.
Yeah.
Say, you know, obey say etwano yedi enuham ne gum. Ono awurade no nyam be enuham no. Na yenya yesetwano. And so we picked up the name Alabaster International Ministry.
Great. I mean, we can about say one coachy school near Kahwe. A binum bisa say, Prophet Kofi Oduro. What country unsusu wan coachy school one said down kwankoshia senior be a tro and so senior was country now cabrofo or so cabrofo to miss you will be I say accent curates what na America na UK what na UK na BBC is this a bia what na UK and nuntine bia cabrofo sa and na twi no so no ban say na to me country our country cabrofo sa.
I think that when I look at you, it's too much grace. I mean, I have listened to you from radio many years ago. When you are on being an MC, you are a different person. When you are on television, you are a different person. You are versatile. But the accent, tonight. I did rap music before. That's where they are. I'm telling you.
Prophet Kofi Oduro.
I'm telling you. No, that's where they are. I'm telling you.
Why you be paying?
I'm telling you.
Me sure say CC are call.
I bet you are call.
Just now shoot me Gina.
Men I'm catching.
Oh, rap.
When we started out, now hip life and started.
Wow.
You know, later on, and Reggie came up, you know, and brought rap into our language, you know, typifying or signifying it with our language. You know, and Sana, all the other guys, you know, came, Lord Kenya, Take Tag, all the Obrafo and all that kind of thing. You know, I understand what they are doing and all that, and we really, honestly, really pray for them.
No wonder sometimes I hear you criticizing musicians. I mean, music, because I've heard you criticize even gospel music. But at least, the reason why you do some of these things. I'm just imagining, Tina Rapona, Edimbe but
the one that was very popular, and then Nansa, and whilst we were, you know, there was this lady that I used to know. She came to the service with her mom. Now, mami nimbrani ye Sunday school. Then mami do I say, hey, KD Booster, and I'm saying, hey, you didn't free. Because you know when it came from the word like subwoofer, you know, the pidgin language for some a stereo blaster that can really come out with a good sound and melodic, symphonic, rhythmic kind of it, you know, my but Booster was the big name.
No, Mofrel.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that was where that accent came from, you know, writing, arranging, composing, and all that, you know, came up that accent.
Okay. A brebe now, is this a Ushe that call asofo entity ye won say be a fine Bible college, theological college, and now one nama nietio nyame afre me. Odi no say na tie.
Me dear no. I was born to Christians.
Okay.
Me mama a presbyterian, me papa a presbyterian. Yeti aso na woman ebeka. My father is still alive. I'm the last born to 11 people. Okay. My mother is still alive. They still live together. My father is 98 this year. Wow. And my mother is almost 80. Oh. Now, the amazing thing they say, one of the Christian as you could school no any money. Okay. A money any could be actually baby. But of friend anka say bebano you can't sakrabe Christo for. And then what happened really they say me somasofo me media no anko classroom. Okay. And I say me pass me district exams, presbytery exams, and then national exam. I went to an interview to be interviewed to go to Trinity Theological College. Okay. I have passed all my exam. I speak well and everything, but but number two at the time because they did not want to commission ministers. Yeah, so they said come back. What I did was make some myself for me cat kiss here so
affect too I know.
Oh, to say me because one more pass the exams in mum cry I form myself and no me bachelor so I was like young woman man pass the exam cry I found and then to say I pass it. But at the point I just thought say well quite be able to do be a first it in rather than I will mess some yamin it may cat kiss the late Yes, and rather currency, and or dressing which in a while, which now the clothes now were me. I will iron, I will, make with spray starch, beautiful. Which is Miss Summer software. I see. And then maybe some, me and Kazama contact.
Notable names be a software be a
Reverend Francis Graham, Foursquare Gospel Church. He was the general overseer for 2 terms. Okay. But happens to be my brother-in-law. Okay. And in tonight, I met some for almost about 10 years. My son, my Didi Nipa to say Reverend P.K. Ditch and Presbyterian Church of Ghana, my Didi Omanase, my Didi Reverend Steve Mensah, and as my Didi Reverend Dr. Christy Dotet, and as so, may yes, I mess some yamin Crawford with the notion say, Ubi Basusia driving, or with me I could drive in school. Any old woman, so I chose that part, basically because that will be hands on. It mess some yamin Crawford, and in the process, when Yami just fell on us.
Okay. Yeah. All right, so you best alcohol with you, but Sisi, I'm say, yeah, fast forward in Kakranium Ra. Unyumana Sisi, oh, yeah, and in the Biababe de na. Oh, you're prophet. Into your prophet in Wayapa. Kakra.
Very in simple terms. Unyame chiame. Unyame your hena wa chiame. Just like ohene e wa chiame no. Udif will be a kasamafo and I say wa chiame. Na naka asemu a o fa asem ne chiche ho na ade atuga. Basically, with D4 no or Kasame ready in foretelling, foreknowing, predicting future events and all that. Basically, that's it.
D4 be home Nancy or Ghana Hanum saying na Titu Club 31st night. Wamu shem kompa. Wo afie ubewu. Wo afie same beto. Minim oh, a prophet. I don't know 31st mean take me who dear wo YouTube me. And now kind of now yes see and be a we jaisa.
Chairman, my main cap that the me had a trend there. Kirisu someone kasakurano. Ya yen wo Ghana. How you know? And then Sankwana na me about the late Apostle Peter Enim of CAC. And and neba I will free US by. Okay. Na me catch and say the papa mujidi eto to ye na mafredi hu amtimusi ya money free titi atimponi. The reason is because you can't a D4. Me can't Bible me D4 free ye see anomo so by Yeremia moso and nomini a dear nam de compare ne ye D4 ya be ya fa dudu noa me they absolutely divergent from what we see as a portrait of a prophet.
D4.
Oh, the way I near me baby beyond one afro
saying.
Oh, come on. Anybody brown one I married has no business. I tell you, but they are going nowhere with them. Madam Gajro, prophecy will not put fear in people. Prophecy will not intimidate people. A December man.
Okay.
Number one. With the bit start here free, the hard ones, a bokoko.
Okay.
When you met to Miss Soma will be man and catch us at dear we. The bulk one here in Sunsan in a also. That's the first one. Okay. The second one, when you meet me predicted, we will come she if you are Bible. But when you never mal the panorama view or the panoramic view of Nintia, Sabi we are Babeto. Or will be to say Ahazia, First Kings chapter, Second Kings chapter 1, or call Ekron, Baal, it could be Baal. What dear? The sons who call Baal where be sent to when I say sons why you see tea. Send a baby so memu and would you for the share home come. Now, may heard the kind of prophecy say about 31st night. To me, the first thing that comes to heart is that why does God wait until 31st night to make all these predictions? Now it's interesting. Oh, really? The prophecy does not wait till a particular time. It's you and one casa sabre and you are you can predict God. God is amazing. And having said that, I am not going to dispute the fact.
You called waiting.
Oh, really?
I been a software be said them bompa ye conche near a fifufra baby room. Dear Nanyame wa mayen.
Let wait you care at that kind of a. And can't we wait upon the Lord anytime? I don't dispute true prophet and I don't treat prophecies with contempt, but I get very irritated when a decent on where to say wait dear and you would have somewhere buddha and then Yamia Samonko. Now you didn't want to be shady probably I can Yeremia it's a dunumian son was what to me can some the toes. Now, wouldn't you swear what trains are some baby? And then they will say, Madam Council has me see you, and I've been to you, and I've been. And therefore, one of the things that we need to understand about the prophetic ministry is say, will be in a midi for a wound to neho. Okay. Onyen when yamo manaho. Menam cast. Oh, come on. I mean, this self-aggrandizing predictions, it's got nothing to do with the glory of God. I don't know who. Say, men am car say assume say and no. When I mean and I will want everybody to understand. Say, so we'll be in Yamidi for a year when you pakona who are near Hobrasi say, Yamekureti mia can be a fauso. Please say, who are betting me a fam ponches so akasa. Enya so akasa die wu afawo so kasa eye no nyam hye soronko ya ewurade dia to so nti ye di nidie ni bu ni na ema ewurade
wa wo hwe prophet Kofi Oduro so for that Alabaster International Ministry ono na ni di ehia e wo Kwasi Aboagye live me da so a make out se bomodi ana share video no obi bia wonim se Kwasi Aboagye live a share na ya share no hu se adwumedie no course no so etimi ahwe bi memfa na nko a hunti prophet Kofi Oduro na mfa nche nkotodwe me fian okoja na enne me hwe prophet Kofi Oduro wo Kwasi Aboagye live menyesa o yesa na o ya selfish mr wa share na onu abi nsu hu se yes ye ne prophet Kofi Oduro na edi ehia na ye di enkomo eto ankomo no so uka about say ehu nyame difo say bia odi hu di show bi mu ni ne ka ho ebi akase se ne awo o ka wonsem se ne awo usi eka nyame asem ebi awo twe akra no ebi nsu yo put some fear in people too.
unza me shase me de kokobo na shase ye bo koko ewiase a we ye ahoho ne amanfrafo ubi kote biye bi mu a awurade timi bo koko se hwe wo yie fa kwa agina na etro you know metimi agye afrim but me bo koko ye bo koko se wiase ko na wiye mun no wiase anane me wom ubi do wiase agya ne do ne mo you know ne ye na brebi be ba ye di hobija Job 14:5 no kai was say wakari wonna wabosome dodo wo nyame tirim atwa hia ma wo awinsa ho ye hwe ne de nipa animu a ye de ho ayem hyehye na ebo kokko. It is up to you. Bible says, "Oh, was soon in the home and catch us off." It is up to you. So we befa and I bet watching it. Yeah, yet to say, you say, you know, there are prophets. There are prophets that speaks as end time prophets, and now there are general prophets. I can go on to even categorize many other prophets. You know, but yet kokobo. Yet is a court bailiffs. Court den samankrata ema me se me mfa mebo Kwasi Aboagye life opuna no me ba Kwasi Aboagye didu onyinniu me madwuma ne se me de betare ho na me den samankrata na bre se court hiaw ana se court se wa ma ye be ba be ye wo se ana ye ba be ye wo se ye de bo ho ne ye kwa ye ko ye no ni ye ni asam ye no ni mansotwe ye ya asomafo eno adwuma ne ye
nti wu se o de o ye somani keke.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah.
Because ebi adwenkyerɛ ni sɛ I say nkoda yɛ titi omi. Wɔn a waso tired din pa na wɔn kɔ wayward ni yɛ. Wɔn a yɛyɛ wɔn high no. Na woyɛ nkoda no high bebree a wɔn no wɔn aso tired din. Wɔn kɔ wayward. Nti even though woyɛ no high na I say yɛsɛ o de right no, the born and now the left no so de atwe no bɛn wo. Na wanyɛ ne saa na ekoye se okay well media me ba be ball kokko na me upa mentie se obebe nyame fie o me nyame fie mfa me ho media nyame na asoma me se ball kokko sa na ese na
chewan woni pa bia me no mi no ete he ye te se aduane a ya noa se yanka ye hia ye say at this moment no o me asafo ya pro. Okay. And you know this is why people do not understand our flair, our style, and all that kind of thing. Right? Well, apart from the fact that the style now you use so yes, there's our style now. I'm telling you, there is no significant change that is going to happen. Okay. Even the way we handle relationship and marriages and all that. Anyone tears you know, why too much following on this guy and even though the way he has a harsh, cataclysmic, belligerent way of presentation, but people love him. Why? You know, because the flair.
Because if he said these are populist way of communicating to people.
Oh really?
Okanyama. A man for person omutie, and indeed a lot of the people will be omutie no. Omuntie say sa akokobɔ na wo bɔ mo no. Masumo, but women need jihon. They probably even seen it as a form of entertainment, sort of. Ebimu etie no amo sre, ebimu wo ya ade, but ade no ankasa na say bia nipa no ebetwe no ho aben. That is not. It's not happening.
What we say, but anybody will be an obeti kokoba. No abre wo bo koko said ye and you will be an etie. We mukradi no and more any tea asemo or the bre inipana or no ne fee for a crevi and a person coachia then. Adia I said that no you don't pamper it. Kiss ye she boom you boom ja and woman pee. You know,
and this is a jana
boja papa.
And to make ya woman pie.
O me pie.
Until so mo pie. Udi jana. Okay. E bi so okay bi ni mo hono amonti ase and me sure say nipa ba ko a wanti ase and e bi ogina homa nipa dom bi. And cheche bi a wo ye wa so de dem share ye emma draw so na eno no menya me fan say amanfo mo ntiasie bebre baako eye anwumtuni me sure so what patient nyanko a okasa se adentina ba share draws ni draws no crowd share no sododo sa no se okanka opa G string ka hu na nko be ma otia papa ni bi me sure so what ni nsem ni bi se yemfa ne say yes wo gina ho ma edom bi ewom se onu no wetimi nya akokuduru waba no aka nipa sa no anu ye be na demand se say ni omo okay.
Absolutely, very simple answer.
Okay.
Chairman, the program here is not for everybody.
Okay.
Absolutely not for everybody. Is not for everybody. Kwasi Aboagye Live has a target audience. You go for your target audience. For example, let me use the platform Laugh Talk. Okay. Laugh Talk is not for everybody. If it is not for you, and absolutely, right. Laptop is the program now.
Right.
You know, it is a singles, kind of.
Okay.
It is a relationship and marriage forum.
Right.
We do occasionally.
Okay.
Yeah, it attracts a lot of single people. It attracts a lot of married people. You know, but it's not for every married person. Winnie, your second Laugh Talk I heard this the first one I heard this year. And then I want to send to Mabumi Mua, you know, people they went all over the place. Now, it went to a particular home in the United States. Papa be our video, no, everybody went like, whoa, so for them to my body, Papa and Kwasi said, no, so for me, no, nyadren. Media near me, pewa me, you didn't want to say, we're free Kuruma Banu, didn't to me cinema. All right. So then I realized, this is just not for everybody. Okay. Okay. The audience now a year for they are blessed and they are satisfied. Okay. And when once it meets its purpose, praise God.
Okay. Again, same Laugh Talk, no. And I mean, found to just say teach you or more be when G Prophet Oduro, who more share in Yama, and then you bring come on in dinning Semami Busano. Yen ye jume dia me so Prophet Kofi Oduro or Timasepa, but they be a wolf ya won't shed down Timas here, and Yemeni Prophet Kofi Oduro nanya. We and semwa me and some training. Niama what tier a be a near be a 1 year demonstration, a month for tias here, but Nyame Adaromania Dumbi have the opportunity so I get then I'll put this is Mijina a man for a name twice 7 man say prophet or must say. And one of the questions that came was pulpit na would da so one of the demonstration would da so we say or no nya drink cry say hey pulpit here or hona nyame to me who kwa so the fear and untini kura no mu hwehwehwehwa no enya ade a pulpit wo na kwa so de dem tete me kai na ka wuruma who pulpit na wa kura ubohu say obeben honum say na sofu ehuri da pulpit so no pagya ne nice na ehwe wiem bi say adan
enipa bebre kura ho ma ya mento mas mo ma wade egu mo nwene ho na ye brem of flare awade na egu asofu come on man. I'm telling you, I look at the rate of a sophochroma. What do you? Yeah. And I bring my flavor. Yeah. You go like arena, this, that. Remember, I got some church, man. You know, David, eko shia demo, eko fa, pan noa, a da for the mukaso. David, we feel live we abusianim. One yesofo enikuras wo ben saade no. Number 2 wajiabaita atade na share ebompa ye ebise awurade nsem ade. Number 2 sa atade akura na nis wo hye wo kai se you know omode apamada kan firi obedodom fie eba no. Something happened prophetically, you know, obi oza edenensa kokan wo esofo ba nyame ku no. David momu anu ono mfiri aso fie no wodi anim sayama ne ho pa yehu anya ne hwe. There are certain graces that God allows you, just like Okase, you are, you know, illustrating or typifying the questions of the masses. Same thing. When you meet me for nipa baako, now I mean nipa baako no, you know, I open certain doors of certain liberation and all that. Yeah? Nipa are suffocating in relationships and marriages. People need fresh air.
Okay.
I'm telling you, young ladies, when you be dressed nicely, good makeup, nice mascara, nice eyelash extension, good nails, but inside she is bleeding. So what God is using us to do, let them get some breathing space.
Yeah.
Come on, hey, Christian, they are not supposed to go to most of all these forums, and we feel is worldly and is whatever. Let me have the freedom, man. I mean, in the house of God there is liberty, there is fullness of joy. Okay, as I mean, I'm not going to you could be pillow or bass report Cassian. Nebro, Ebro, woman, bring me. But the amazing thing is that can't they say me, sorry, sanctimonious piosity, where we are could try gin, no whiskey, no brandy. Why can't you say Paul is holy? Now, one we young coupon for the fee, and no, I mean, yes, to catch a Pharisee for the Munyaksham for the altar, no, holy. Now, by ban on where that's not polluted. And Jesus was saying that if the altar is holy, then everything that comes on it becomes holy. So Mikuta, perfume, a very good one, not too lally, a very good one. A Roger, a Tom Ford, a Christian Dior private collection, it's something nice. A concentrate. Now the chiawa, no matter what scent is in your hand, there will be a chemical reaction. My scent will overshadow yours. And so what if the altar is holy, everything that can, if marriage is sacred or holy as the Bible said, then everything that is done within the confines and parameters of the marriage becomes holy. And then I make us say, "Atope the obekobun samjim." Naturally, chairman, cry, you are getting uncomfortable.
No, I'm okay. No, I'm okay. In fact, minimsa to pay you on
you know, nature say within the matrimonial confines and within the marriage bed is holy before God. It's pure before God. You know, sometimes we'll be worried. Now on their wedding night, I'm say, so you tell me a mumpire answer. Now you into your own share. But your mumpire will share them. The masher will dancer. It is already holy, it's sanctified. What you are doing is pure in the eyes of God. And what we want people to understand that this is a revival.